Amid the sophistication of Western fighter jets, Russia claims to have an unbeatable new weapon. Can even the most advanced fighter jets in Ukraine escape the pursuit of Russia's missiles? This is the time to look at the Izdelie 180, also known as the K-77M or R-77M, which is one of the most advanced weapons currently in Russia's arsenal. A direct evolution of the R-77, which has existed since the Soviet era, this missile serves as a tangible proof of Russia's technological advancements in air defense. The R-77M is designed with significant improvements, showing promising performance even in the fierce battles in Ukraine. This is not just a theory or military reports, but strong visual evidence increasingly showing that this missile has not only entered operational phases, but is also being used in actual combat. A recent image surfaced on social media showing a multi-role Su-35S Flanker E fighter jet, owned by the Russian Aerospace Forces. The jet appears to be carrying two R-77M missiles mounted on pylons beneath the engine intake. This configuration distinguishes the R-77M from the standard R-77-1, which is usually mounted on hard points beneath the wings. The placement of these weapons indicates an improvement in design and space efficiency, which could also suggest that the R-77M is more efficient in its launch system, enhancing the aircraft's maneuverability on the battlefield. On the other hand, the jet is also equipped with infrared-guided dogfight missiles, the R-73-74, mounted under the left wing, as well as an electronic warfare pod on the wingtip station. All of this further proves that Russia is preparing itself thoroughly, presenting a combination of long-range strike power with the R-77M and still formidable dogfight capabilities with the R-73-74. Does this mean that Russia has already deployed this technology in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, or is it just preparation for a larger battle in the future? Although the date and location of the photo showing the Su-35S remain unclear, and it is highly likely that it was part of pre-service testing or operational evaluation, one thing cannot be ignored: more concrete evidence of the operational combat use of the R-77M missile. A recent photo, also covered by the War Zone, shows weapon debris found in Ukraine, a discovery that provides clear indications of the presence of this advanced missile on the battlefield. The wreckage consists of a disassembled missile, carefully showing a cross-shaped tail fin, a distinct feature of the R-77M. Although there remains a possibility that it is part of a different missile, the shape and structure of the tail fin are strikingly similar to those of the R-77M, a weapon that has now become a mainstay in Russia's air-to-air arsenal. The presence of this missile in Ukraine presents a potential strategic advantage for Russia, particularly since the R-77M has a longer range compared to similar air-to-air missiles used by Ukrainian forces or Western countries. For Russia, this could be a significant step in modernizing and strengthening their air power. So, why should Western fighter jets be concerned with the emergence of this missile? The development of Izdelie 180 began in the early 2010s, with the goal of creating an advanced air-to-air missile that could complement the next-generation Su-57 stealth fighter. As the successor to the R-77 and Izdelie 170, this latest version brings several significant changes in design and performance. One of the key differences is in the shape of the missile's tail fins. Unlike its predecessors, which still used lattice fins, the R-77M adopts a sleeker and shorter cross-shaped tail fin design. This design not only gives the missile a more futuristic appearance, but also enhances its aerodynamics and flight stability. Technically, the K-77M is claimed to have a much greater range compared to its previous model. With a new dual-pulse solid-fuel engine, the missile can reach ranges of up to 190 kilometers, particularly effective in high-altitude combat. While this range is mainly oriented towards high-altitude combat conditions, it provides a significant strategic advantage. One of the most advanced features of the K-77M is its new active electronically scanned array radar seeker. With this seeker, the missile can detect targets at greater distances and has far better locking reliability. The AESA seeker provides a substantial advantage in air combat, especially in environments with electromagnetic interference, giving pilots relying on precision and speed a decisive edge. Additionally, The K-77M is said to be compatible with the Su-35 fighter jet, further enhancing its integration with Russia's stealth aircraft fleet. Vimpel, the manufacturer of this missile, even claims that the R-77M outperforms the American AIM-120C7AM RAM and is on par with the newer AM RAM development, the AIM-120D. Vimpel also adds that the R-77M is capable of evading anti-aircraft missiles fired at the launching aircraft, including missiles approaching from behind. This signals the missile's extraordinary survivability. In 2020, the world was also shocked by footage showing the R-77M missile mounted under the wings of a Su-57. However, it is possible that the jet was also carrying a more advanced variant of this missile, the Izdelie 180PD, which uses a ramjet engine to extend its range even further. The truth about this remains unconfirmed, though much speculation suggests that this ramjet variant may become a key component of Russia's future missile technology advancements. The United States is currently experiencing deep anxiety. As competition in missile technology heats up, they are starting to feel pressured to develop their own capabilities in air defense systems, especially when it comes to long-range air-to-air missiles. In response, the U.S. Navy introduced something that truly captured attention: an air-launched version of the Standard Missile 6, or SM-6, now known by the code AIM-174B. Although information on the missile's range is highly classified, analysts estimate that its range could far exceed that of the AIM-120D, possibly even 2 or 3 times as far, particularly when targeting large airborne objects. As if to ensure their superiority, the United States didn't stop with just one breakthrough. They also introduced a joint program involving both the U.S. Navy and Air Force for the development of the AIM-260, a more advanced air-to-air missile. This missile is designed to offer a much longer range, along with improved features that are far superior to the existing AM RAM. Interestingly, despite offering significantly better capabilities, the AIM-260 is designed to maintain a similar size to the AIM-120, preserving flexibility in its operation. However, while the United States is racing to make advancements, Russia is not staying idle. They continue to showcase their capabilities by introducing the R-77M, an air-to-air missile still in use in combat, signaling that Russia remains serious in its efforts to create missiles capable of matching or even surpassing Western missile technology. So, whose missile technology do you think is the most advanced? Leave your thoughts and thanks for watching.